everybody and welcome to the Rat and Roll YouTube channel. You're here with Lizzie and you may remember me and my son Rex from the Forest Fun videos where we were giving you lots of fantastic ideas of things you can do in your outdoor space. But today, as you can see, I'm not in the garden. Where do you think I am? That's right, I'm sat in my shower. Because I've decided I'm going to go on a special mission. I'm going to see just how many different places I can read a story. So I'm going to look for different places around my house, maybe some outside, perhaps even in the car. I have to see how many we can find. And perhaps you can see how many different places you can find too. So in my shower today, I've decided to read to you Giraffes Can't Dance. And it's written by Giles Andre and illustrated by Guy Parker Rees. And it's all about a giraffe called Gerald. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully bandy and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Now every year in Africa they hold a jungle dance where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. The warthogs started waltzing and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango, which was elegant and bold. The chimps all did the cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked towards the floor. The lions saw him coming and they soon began to roar. Hey, look at clumsy Gerald, the animals all laughed. Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, don't be daft. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. They're right, he thought. I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot. So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before, so sad and all alone. Poor Gerald. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. The moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. Excuse me, coughed a cricket, who'd seen Gerald earlier on, but sometimes when you're different, just need a different song. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. And with that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying and his tail was swishing round. He threw his arms out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I'm dancing. Yes, I'm dancing. I'm dancing, Gerald cried. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, it's a miracle. We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we have ever seen. How is it you can dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twizzled round and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. We all can dance, he said, when we find the music that we love. Do you like dancing? You do? Oh, brilliant. I love dancing. And I think Gerald does too, now that he's found the music that he loves. So that story was called Giraffes Can't Dance, written by Giles Andre and illustrated by Guy Parker Rees. And it's a wonderful story because poor Gerald, how did he feel right at the beginning? He was a bit unsure about dancing, wasn't he? And then the animals were really quite unkind to poor Gerald, because you mustn't laugh at people. He was trying his very, very best. And then he met the cricket, didn't he? That's right, and the cricket made him more confident to have a go and listen to some different sort of music. And then he found his rhythm and started dancing. Well done, Gerald. Well, thank you for joining me in my shower today for our story for Rattle and Roll. I wonder where I'll be reading a story next time. You'll have to find out. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Rattle and Roll YouTube channel, and I will see you very, very soon in another part of my house. See you all soon. Take care.